You look like you're ready for an adventure. In today's video, we're going to be continuing our quest. Now, before we get into the video today, I do want to remind you guys, we are on the road to 10,000 subscribers here on YouTube. When we hit 10K, I'm going to be shaving my head live and giving away a PS5 to one of you watching. So definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Based on my stats, only 5% of you watching are actually subscribed. So if you can double check for me and click that button, it takes 2 seconds and you might even win a PS5 out of it. Also, while I have you guys here, make sure you hit the card in the top right of the screen and use code ITSZVE for 10% off all your Rogue Energy purchases. It's a super tasty drink. I have it all the time. If you hit the card in the top right, you can order a free sample pack. That way you can try it for yourself and let me know what you think. With all that out of the way, let's get right into the video. Okay, last time we just had Brawler and Soldier. This time we have Electro Shocker as well. I'm not sure if it's going to help us to do any better, but we're going to really, as we do this quest, we're going to see what the best way to speedrun easy mode is going to be. I do know Brawler is peak to have here. Golger helps a lot with DPS, of course. So pretty solid start to have these guys, but maybe the Electro will keep things slow enough that we don't have to reposition any of our guys. But we'll see. Got hand-to-hand training. Let's go ahead and get level 2 on this guy when the next wave ends. We'll move on. Speedies and normals. No problem. Still doing pretty good. You know, I don't see us having any issue beating easy mode, of course. But I really want to figure out what the best way to speedrun it is going to be. Let's find out. We got level 2 on this guy, so he swings a little quicker. It's pretty nice. All right. Still not really struggling at all, which is great. Got enough for our second Brawler. Let's get him down right there. Right there. Get level 2 on him when we can here. Alright. Slows have 14 health, but we do enough damage that it doesn't really matter. Level 2 on this guy as well. So I'm probably going to do what I have been doing, is get all of my Brawlers down to level 2 before I move on to other troops. And that at least makes sure that we survive long enough to get other stuff going. Alright, let's place this guy right here. There we go. Level 2 on him as well. And nothing else stands a chance. Perfect. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Mr. Worldwide as I step in the room. Normal bosses, slows. We don't really have any issue with this. We just want to get it done quickly because of this quest here. Okay. There we go. There we go. Hiddens and speedies getting taken out. There we go. All Brawlers are now down to level 2. So we are chilling. It's going to be good that we get our Golgers down. Get them down to level 2. Probably get a few of them. They cost $14.50 to get down to level 2. Place another one. Hopefully end of this wave we'll have enough for another level 2 Golger. Yeah, we do plenty of DPS damage with these guys that we don't really have a concern. Got 1, 2. Can't quite upgrade this guy, but we will be able to in just a moment here. There we go. So 4 level 2 Golgers. I think we're going to call it good there. I'm going to go ahead and get us down a handy dandy Electro right up front. We're going to get him a bunch of upgrades too. Let's see. Got the Necromancer here as well. All right. There we go. So it's $36.25 is what it costs for a level 3 Electro. I'm honestly going to just get a second one over here. I think them combining with the Brawlers is going to slow things down a lot and really help us out. So let's see how that does as far as making sure we don't have to move any towers. There we go. Level 3 on both those guys. We will move on to a few more Golgers for the sake of our DPS. Okay, we could place another one here. All right, normal boss and necromancer. There we go. Got 6 of them down. Let's get Pack-a-Punch on our first brawler. Let's get all our brawlers level 3. On wave 16. There we go. Pack-a-Punch on that guy. Slow boss will get taken out by everything else, so I'm not worried about him. Perfect. Just 3 more brawlers to get level 3. You're really just zapping most of these guys out of here. Okay. Alright, there's level 3 on 4 of our brawlers. Just need a little bit more, and we'll have enough for this guy. There we go. Perfect. All brawlers are level 3. Let's try to get lightning cannon on our electro shockers. I'm not sure if the brute at the very end can take stun damage or not. But hopefully he can, because I think the electros could help us out a lot in that case. There we go. Lightning cannon. Nice. He's doing a really good amount of damage and helping us out. Perfect. Slow boss is getting stunned and pushed back. Yeah, he's barely making any progress before he just straight gets taken out. Let's get lightning cannon on this other guy too. Should have maybe placed this other electro back here a little more, but we can run with it. We can keep testing it. We're going to keep doing this quest every day and try our best to beat it. All right. The slow boss is still in his little hidey hole, getting zapped. Let's get level 3 on one of our Golgers. They're like keeping anything from even leaving. It's crazy. All right, we're getting our Golgers up to level 3. There we go. Yep, 4 of them are level 3 now. Yeah, we barely even give them a chance to get out of their little entry before they get just destroyed. That's pretty good. Feeling good about that. Brawlers cost 5 grand for prototype frame. That's probably what we need to move on to now. So we only have, I guess, one more wave until the last one. All right, there we go. Not half bad. Second to last wave here. All right, everything is getting taken out before it can even exit. Perfect. Two of our brawlers level 4 now. Let's go ahead and save the cash that we make here if we need to reposition Electros. Because I wonder, like I said, I'm not sure if the brute takes Electro, like stun damage. All right. Take out all these little breaker fellows. He gets zapped. I think it slows him down a little bit. I'm curious what it does to him overall. Let's go ahead and reposition our guys here. Sell our Electros. Get them down here. Can't reposition my brawler yet. All right, we took him out. I didn't even notice. That was a little more scuffed than normal, actually, repositioning everything, so... Maybe Electro doesn't help as much as I thought he would. Maybe I just don't make enough money with the amount of waves I have. Either way, looks like we're on a deserted village next.